Now, normally I don't know that I would really do a video with like this one. But again, what I see happening, I've heard now there's 17 indictments that are sealed. Now there's 31. Trump appears to be playing these people like fools, like a fiddle. Again, I talked about this the other day. I said that, I think he's that dude. Like, even though he's made some weird picks with the Treasury and Federal Reserve, okay, boy, it seems like he's playing the elite. I did that video the other day, talked about Saudi Arabia and all that stuff. I think I got to give credit where credit's due. And Michael Snyder, Economic Collapse blog, has an article. 1 year ago, a miracle happened. November 9th, election. Well, 8th and 9th, whatever. I think it deserves to be talked about, honestly, so that's why I'm going to do this video. On November 8th, 2016, we witnessed the greatest miracle in the history of American politics. Leading up to Election Day, virtually all of the experts were boldly assuring us that Hillary Clinton would be the next president of the United States. Personally, I was quite alarmed about what Hillary Clinton's presidency would mean, because Hillary's vindictiveness is legendary, and my anti-Clinton articles had been seen by millions of people. When Trump shocked the world by winning the election, it was like an entirely new day had just dawned on America. If Donald Trump could become president of the United States, literally anything was possible. President Trump has been visiting Asia this week, but on Wednesday he took a few moments to thank those that voted for him last November. President Trump marked the anniversary of his 2016 presidential election win by remembering the deplorables. Remember that one? Congratulations to all the deplorables and the millions of people who gave us a massive 304-227 electoral college landslide victory, he tweeted Wednesday, featuring a photo of him and some of his aides aboard Air Force One. It has been 12 months, but it is still hard to grasp what happened on that historic night. Nobody in the mainstream media seemed to believe that Trump had a chance, and his shock victory took almost the entire nation by surprise, which is exactly what the webbot said would happen the next day. Regarding the election, you're going to be blown away when you wake up the next day. It will not go how you thought. The following is an extended excerpt from an article that I published on the day after Trump's victory entitled, "Do You Believe in Miracles?" After it was all over, I kind of stumbled around my home, lost in my thoughts. I was happy, confused, hopeful, stunned, and pensive, all at the same time. Like so many others, what I thought I knew about politics turned out to be wrong. But in other ways, the election of Donald Trump has confirmed so much of what I know to be right about America. Ultimately, it was the American people that decided this election because the elite were doing their best to absolutely bury him. Never before has the mainstream media been so openly biased against a major party presidential candidate. For months on end, they dumped sewage on Trump, but it didn't work. Never before has a major party presidential candidate faced a civil war in his own party on the eve of the election. A whole host of big names to the Republican Party publicly announced that they would not vote for Trump, but it didn't work. Never before have we seen a bigger October surprise than the lewd tape from 11 years ago that came out and shocked the world. That would have instantly killed the campaign of any normal politician. But it didn't kill Trump's campaign. From the very beginning, it seemed like Trump was at war with almost everyone, and somehow he came out on top in the end. He beat the Bushes and the Clintons. He beat the Republicans and the Democrats. He beat Hollywood and the mainstream media. He beat the pollsters and the pundits. He beat the never-Trumpers and the billionaire donors. He beat Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry, admitted devil worshiper Satanist, Lady Gaga, Jay-Z, Beyonce, George Clooney, Matt Damon, and LeBron James. He beat the forces of globalism, elitism, and political correctness. He beat Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and Barack Obama. He beat them all. Millions of us that had worked so hard to get Trump elected were absolutely jubilant. But of course, there were millions of others that were bitterly disappointed. If you want to take a walk down memory lane, watch this YouTube video, which he posts, and I'll just, again, if you want to watch it, just go to the link I put up in the description. Go to this YouTube video that shows a whole host of liberal talking heads melting down in the aftermath of Trump's win. They also knew that something had just fundamentally changed in America, and they were not happy about it at all. Yeah, the fundamentally thing that changed was, guys, we used to control everything. We told people what to think, how to think, what to think about, when to think about it. That just changed. Our fake polls didn't work. Our expert pundits didn't work. Our fake people standing behind us. How many are voting for Trump? Oh, boo. How many are voting for Hillary? Me. Didn't work. And what was that email again from Clinton to her party or her closest aides? If that son of a gun gets elected, we'll all hang. Remember that one? Anyways, sadly, many Republican politicians have still not embraced Trump, and that is a huge mistake. And again, that's why he's also, this guy here is running for office in Idaho as a Republican. He needs to go in and support Trump. Republican Swamp Thing Gillespie rejected. Bannon's Breitbart News declared in a headline, Gillespie did not embrace me or what I stand for, Trump tweeted from Asia. The rush to destroy Gillespie, who borrowed some tactics from Trump but kept his distance from the president, points to an escalating fight within the party over whether candidates are better off courting Trump and his loyal base or keeping them at arm's length. As for me, I am proud, this is Michael Snyder talking, I am proud to stand with President Trump, and pro-Trump supporters all over the nation are getting involved in my campaign for Congress. Of course, Democrats are hoping that the Trump era will be over as soon as possible and that things will go back to normal. But it's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. We are here to take our country back, and the Trump movement is only just getting started. Michael Snyder is a Republican candidate for Congress in Idaho's 1st Congressional District, and you can learn how you can get involved in the campaign on his official website. His new book, entitled Living a Life That Really Matters, is available in paperback and for the Kindle on Amazon.com. So yeah, and I'm gonna put the link up. And this is one of those guys that deserves to be elected with the true Republican mindset, not this crap we have in office now in Congress. Excuse me, I don't mean Trump. I'm talking about Congress. We need more people like this. Honestly, I've almost thought one day I might run for Congress or something. Like, I could almost see the future where this needs to be done. But if I can stand behind somebody else and let them deal with that, that would be great. Okay, I found this person. I definitely want to support them. They're right. This is the right dude. Hey, good luck, buddy. By the way, subscribers, anyone that wants to pitch in this guy's campaign, hey, got the nod of approval. Let's get this guy up there. That kind of video. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, which is why I said the other day, even for him, Michael Snyder, put him on the show. I'll gladly Skype with him. Let's talk about it, man. I'm reading his articles. I know exactly how this man thinks. What he sees the same thing that I see. The same things that you guys see. The same things we know. We're tired of this rotten, corrupt system. I'm trying to expose this thing. Again, what's the old saying? Shine the light on the darkness. Once you shine the light on the darkness, it will be exposed and it will ultimately go away. But it does take time. So all this time, myself included, getting impatient. We don't see what's happening, and these bad guys are in everything. They're in the FBI, they're in the CIA, they're in the State Department. Oh my God, And then Trump comes in, and instantly the 7th floor group has been terminated. What? Wait a minute, isn't that the one that the FBI document that they wrote claims is the shadow government? Remember that one? Remember the video I did? They're saying in their own document, that group on the 7th floor group, also known as the, shadow government. I thought that was the exact word. It was shadow government. Was the name they used. John Kerry and some others. Gone. Your services are no longer needed. So when I saw that, again, I got a report on it. Hey, Realist News, got to keep it real. Check this out. And then when he picks a terrible banker, hey guys, Realist News, check this out. Not quite as enthused about it, but again, I'm not just going to, it can't be biased doing this kind of stuff, man. You got to talk about whatever needs to be talked about. Plain and simple. And could you imagine if I never ever decided I'm not going to talk about cryptos? It's the new thing. This is worthy to talk about, but so many of you don't believe in them. I don't want to talk about them. And look how phenomenally well they're doing. Again, we just got to stay away from these flipping scams. Don't get scammed. And it's real simple. The same rule we've always talked about, all of us, that we've known. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Where'd that come from? Silver and gold. If I don't hold my coins in my possession, then technically you don't own it. Someone else has it in a warehouse with a receipt with your name on it. Nah, I think I'd like to have it in my hand. And when we got into cryptos, we saw also the same thing. If you don't hold it in your own digital wallet in your possession, you don't own it, which means if you leave it on the exchange, sure, Coinbase, Gemini, do I think those are going down? No, I don't. I'd feel honestly pretty comfortable with stuff on there. But my whole portfolio sitting over there, And honestly, because I do control my other stuff, I'm not letting anything sit on there anyway. So I take my stuff off of Coinbase, off of Gemini, set it in my wallet, got 2-3 different wallets, and it sits over here in my possession, right? So that was rule number 1. When someone asked us on the Ponzi's, relinquish this and we're going to turn it and flip it and make percentage daily, everybody should have known better. So we need to just crush these stupid things, stick back with the normal cryptos, wait it out. It's going to be worth it. These things will go up more and more value as new people get online with these things. We just need to be freaking patient. Settle down, right? That's all we need to do. Take care.